Hey y'all, I'm CassB and welcome back to my channel. So last week was the very first video in starting this mini-series where you all are following along with me putting together this corset for one of my upcoming projects. So last week we used our painter's tape method on our dress form to draft our pattern pieces. And today we're going to take all those pieces apart and we're going to put them on paper and actually transfer them to paper patterns. This is going to allow us to ultimately cut it out of our main fashion fabric. So let's get started for today. Okay. So what we're going to do is start by very carefully removing our painter's tape that has our outline pieces. I'm going to be removing this from our dress form, and I say carefully just because you want to keep in mind any of the spaces where the tape is. You don't want to rip anything apart, and also because it is tape, if you get the sticky side onto itself, you're probably just going to have to start over. So just be careful. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of cut along those construction lines, and then we'll place them down onto our paper. So let's get started. Alright, so the last thing that we're going to do is just make sure that we have made mention of all of our grain lines, especially on the cut pieces. This is very, very important. If you do not cut it out on the right grain line, you're going to end up with your pieces with all these puckering and billows in your fabric, even if you sew it together correctly. So pay attention to the grain line, so we're going to mark that real quick, and then we're going to take all of these to our paper. So that is the end of this week's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts in the comment sections, please. And definitely stay tuned next week as we will be taking these patterns and finally starting to cut into our fashion fabric and sewing it together. So if you like this video, don't forget to like it and of course subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next week.